In this video, I'll show you how to create a custom function, and then within that custom function, how to use an update code to update the backend Dataverse table using patch command. Now, just to give you a context, like I have already created one app, which is like a simple model driven app, and it lists down the list of airlines. Now, if I go into any of the record, I can see that there are like some name and owner, supervisor, email address, total staff, etc. All those informations are present within that table. Now, I'll just demonstrate a simple PowerFx. So basically, I'll already created a solution over here. So I'll go into the new automation, and then I'll create a function. Now this function will basically update email address. Okay. Now you can create this function to do anything, but I'll just take an example of updating email address or maybe a staff. Okay. For a specific table. Now I'll just put a display name, put a description. Now in this function, we need to get the email input from flow. So I'll just call this as email from flow. Okay, so I'm going to take a string as an input parameter. Output result, there is no specific output, I would say, because we are not giving any output, we are just executing a function. Now we can also skip that, so we can either store that value in our output result, or maybe we can just execute that function. Now we are going to make use of table reference. Now the table which I'm referring to is a table named as airlines. So let me find out the table airlines. So I'll select that table reference. Now here I will write a patch function. So I can write a patch function in this particular interface. It will ask for a record. So which record, which table we want to patch that information. So I'll just say airlines. Now here in airlines, I need to specify which record I need to update. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do, I need to write some code over here. Okay, so first I need to extract the row. Now here in airlines, I need to specify a condition. So whether the airline is Qantas or Air India or Delta or anything. Okay, that's my condition. So for that, I will say, let's filter this out first. So filter, and filter from what? So filter from the table airlines, and the name. So the name of this particular field is, I'll go to the logical name, and then I'll say that name of this field is gcorp underscore name. Okay, so that's the internal logical name. So I'll say gcorp underscore name, which is basically, if you just type in name, you will get that IntelliSense. Okay, so name equal to double quotes Air India. Okay, and this hard coded value can be taken as an input parameter, but I'm just showing you one simple example. Okay, so I'll just filter this record. Now this will give me that one specific record. Now if the table has more record with the name as Air India, it will return multiple values. So let's do one more filtering. I will say, just give me the first value out of it. So okay, so I'll just get one row now out of this. Now, okay, so we have got that record. So this is good. Now, the first parameter for patch is a table. Second is the record. So we have got that as well. Now I'll just put a comma. And now I need to form a uh, data set. I need to pass a data set for which I need to make that changes. So I will take the email from the flow, and then I'll make that change. But in order to find the email name column, it's gcorp underscore email, which is basically an email field. So let me put in double quotes and see if I can get, if I just type in email, let me see if I can get any suggestions. I don't get any suggestion. First, let's form this thing correctly over here. So first, airlines of name equal to Air India. So let me, where did the filter go? Okay, so let me bring this as a filter. Yep. And now I need to pass the data. So here, once I pass the data, I need to specify what field I want. So there is a field called as email. Okay, and email is the dynamic value, which is email from flow. So I will use that value email from flow as a parameter, and then I will pass this value. Okay, now this is my simple patch command. So how do you read this patch command? So first is I'm passing the table name, then I'm extracting one row, but just by using filter and the first function, and then I am passing the data. So data can be, I've just passing one column, but you can pass multiple columns over here, and then you get all these things updated, and this is how your patch will look like. So let's test this whether it works fine or not. So I'll click on save. Now the moment you click on save, see the function, like now the function shows me the display name right over here. So we have used the display name as airlines. So this is the function name which we have just created. Now we have used the display name airlines, but once you again edit the function and open it, you should be able to see the corresponding logical name. Okay, so we can even use the logical name directly, but during formula creation process, Power Automate provides you those information. Now, as you see over here, it has automatically translated that into a logical name, but we haven't given the logical name, but that internally it has made those changes, and it has got all this information in the logical name. So this is how you can create that formula. Now, once this function is ready, so the function name is update email address. So I will go into the Power Automate flow. Let me delete the old actions. So this is a simple Power Automate flow, manually trigger a flow. So I will be running an operation, unbound action from a Dataverse. And here I need to search for the function. So my prefix is gcorp as a publisher. Now we have created a function called as update email address. So I'll select that. It will ask for an input parameter of email. I will call this as maybe Australia at airindia.com. Okay, so maybe some email address. Now this is the email address we are going to pass from the flow, and that's it. I believe we don't need compose action because we are not seeing any we are not updating any uh, variables as an output parameter. We will see the result directly in the application. Okay, so just to show you, airlines, Air India, so this is like one of the record. Now here the email address is gbu@abcd.com. Now the goal is, if I run this particular flow, the email address from this flow will pass on, it will run a custom function, and then it will patch that value. So once this flow runs, the email address should be passed on to that particular record set. So email is gbu@abcd.com. Let me refresh this, and now as you see over here, the email has been updated to australia@airindia.com. So what we have done, we have created a simple function. Now in the function we have used the patch function, and from that patch function we are passing this email from flow as a data parameter, and we are using first and the filter as a function to extract the record, specific record for which the data needs to be updated. So this is how you basically use a custom function to pass on a parameter from any application, and then utilize the inbuilt functions like patch, first, filter to update a record within your Power Apps model driven app. Thanks for watching.